treaty for a minister, a government minister or two in Jamaica, and Mike Pompeo is paying that visit to Jamaica later this month?
To deliver the message in person.
On that note, entertainment report, sir. What you have for me?
Yes, anyway, the report is sponsored by Face Full Blast Winter Sound Clash, and that happens on Saturday, January 25th at La Rose Catering Hall, 4848 White Plains Road in the Bronx, with Symphony versus Young Hawk. Make it a date. Don't be late. It promises to be a great event. Anyway, Shaggy's 2000 hit song, It Wasn't Me, is featured prominently on China, a catchy Spanish reggaeton EDM adaptation that samples It Wasn't Me, that was recorded by Anuel AA, Daddy Yankee, and Karol G. The Latin pop bang was released last year and has quietly amassed over 1 billion views on YouTube, having achieved over 53 million views globally during the August 23rd to 29th week last year. This was enough to make China a number one single on the global YouTube music video chart. The song has since peaked at number one in Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia, Mexico, Peru, Spain. It has also topped Billboard's Hot Latin Song chart. It has been certified 5-time platinum in Spain, platinum in Italy, and gold here in the US, Portugal, and Spain. In other news, Friends of Mustard Seed Communities, they present the third pre-Easter Steel Band concert, and that features the City South Steel Orchestra of the Bronx with performances by Dance Out Loud, and it happens on Saturday, March 21st at the St. George's Episcopal Church, 209 East 16th Street, and that's between 2nd Avenue and Rutherford Place. Tickets are just $30, children under 12, 15, and for more information, you could call Daphne Mahoney at 212-477-2848. And finally, ask them, last night was the opening night of Rebel Salute, the 27th installment of the festival. It happened at Grizzly's Plantation, Cove in Ocho Rios. That event was streamed live. It saw live performances from comedian Johnny Daly, Tony Rebel Steel, Pulse, Terry Linen, Carl Malcolm, Leroy Sibbles, newcomer Abby Dallas singing melody, and even Dr. Julius Gary, son of our first national hero, made an appearance, and I stayed up almost until 4 a.m. this morning, watching the live stream, and I'll be back again tonight. Starts at 6 p.m. So great presentation. So
great to know. But Anthony, before we wrap, entertainment report in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. I had the privilege of interviewing Mr. Bob Gore last Sunday. Well, there's a free photo exhibit taking place, and I'm going to urge everyone to please go down. It started on Dr. King's official birthday, which was on the 15th of the month, and it runs through Black History Month until the 24th of February at 61 Claremont Avenue in New York City. The cross street is 120th Street. Each day it starts at 9 a.m. and it goes until 5 p.m. Know your history, ladies and gentlemen. The nation pauses on Monday to celebrate the life and times of Dr. Martin Luther King. If he had lived, he would have celebrated his 91st birthday this past Thursday, Anthony Turner. Well, our very special guest has arrived. Legendary indeed, Anthony Turner. She's live in the studios. Go ahead and introduce our guest.
Well, Rasta, our special guest on Mic Check this morning, veteran Jamaican singer Dawn Penn. Dawn first made a name for herself. This was during the reggae rocksteady era of the 1960s. Dawn was actually born and raised in Kingston, where she recorded the original version of No 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 for Sir Coxsone Dodd at his Dodd's Studio One label. At the time, Dodd was among a heavyweight producer, and Penn's You Don't Love Me, No No No, it became a major hit in Jamaica. She made some more recordings for Studio One, including Blue Yes Blue. She also did a reggae version of To Sir With Love. In 1970, she left the music business altogether and moved to the Virgin Islands. During a 17-year hiatus from the music industry, she paid the bills working for accounting firms, banks, and airlines. and it seemed doubtful that she would ever record again. Then in 1987, she returned to Jamaica in the hopes of reviving her recording career. Nothing much happened until in the 80s, but in the early 90s, Steely and Clevie produced a dancehall remake of No No No. This helped Dawn enjoy her greatest visibility of her music career. So there you have it, Ask Them, our special guest this morning in studios, Dawn Penn.
It is an honor, ladies and gentlemen, to be in the presence of a legendary recording Jamaican artist as she serenade us this morning to Sir with Love. The voice of Dawn Penn, Lady Dawn Penn, that is.
Those cruel days of telling tales and biting years are gone.
Not quite often, ladies and gentlemen.
But
We're in the presence of royalty. Reggae royalty.
I know they will. It still is on and on. But how do you think someone who has taken from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try.
You made me feel so
If you wanted the sky, I would ride.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got her live inside the studios of WVIP 93.5 Groov'in Radio this blessed Saturday morning. Reggae royalty, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Dawn Penn. Good morning, Dawn. How are you?
Buenos dias, senor. I'm fine.
Good morning.
Greetings. It is so nice to have you here. And I really appreciate the fact that you took the time. You took the time on this cold Saturday morning to come out and grace us with your presence. What if I tell you this, Dawn Penn? I've seen you before, but I've never been so up close and personal with a Dawn Penn. Lady Dawn Penn. Anthony, get it right, you know. It's not just Dawn Penn. It's
Wow.
Lady Dawn Penn.
Good morning, Dawn. How you doing?
I'm great, you know. I was a bit wondering if the weather would hold up because it's a bit supposed to be so much snow and all these things. I saw the snow last night and by morning I saw the water. So I said, you know what? I have to be here nonetheless.
Yes. It's
Let me tell you something, Rusty, before you go on. That song that you played, to Sir with Love, that was, of course, from a movie that
Yeah, that's
Sidney
Lulu.
Poitier starred. And
Yeah.
I tell you, that version of the song, Dawn, you should re-record that song like you did No No No. It's a great song.
Excuse you, I did it from that time for Bonnie Lee, you know.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, take us through the journey, Dawn Penn. I mean, you recently celebrated a Earth Strong. You were born on the 11th of January. Last week I mentioned that you were celebrating a birthday, and it was so amazing that I was driving with Andrea on Saturday, and she got a phone call, and turns out that Dawn Penn was in the presence of a friend, and the friend says, "Guess who's here with me?" And the friend says, "Dawn Penn." Andrea said, "But I'm going to Rebel Salute. I'm going to see her." And I could hear Dawn Penn saying, "No, I was on Rebel Salute last year."
Yes, true. It's mystic.
Yes.
I mean, when you link up yourself with the Most High, that's what happens. So many things have happened over the past couple of weeks.
Right.
I'm here on another mission, but actually, you know, I've been able to put in these jigsaw puzzle situations inside of what's happening, and it's happening and flowing very well.
You know, also, you know, and I'm going to be very, very honest here, ladies and gentlemen. I said it is my first time being so up close and personal with a Dawn Penn. It is also my first time thus hearing you publicly speak in this manner. You know, we have listened to you over the years. We have embraced and enjoy your music over the years. But we haven't gotten a chance to really know about a Dawn Penn, know about
That's
the journey.
true. That's
and
true.
and really and truly, I just want listeners to take heed this morning and listen to you, listen to what you have to say, and listen to your journey. And you know, one of the questions I generally ask is, why music? Why?
Well, before I was smart like now, it was learning to be a secretary. I did my shorthand and typing and Pittsman and Greg and all these different type of things. And it turns out I was also playing classical music, Chopin and Mendelssohn, Tchaikovsky and Mozart and these guys, and doing the exams from the Royal School of Music. And the exam when I came to Jamaica, I used to study the music that we had to learn from the Times Square set that they send down there. And the whole thing has evolved over time. I did all the exams and so, but my dad was at Salvation Army. The helper was at the Moravian Church on West Street. I'm in Jamaica right now. We went to North Sea Congregational School and Church, which was next door. So I was hearing Christianity, gospel, and all these things all the time till we moved to Kingston Gardens. And then, we just found out that really and truly, you have to really serve the Most High. But because of the ups and downs and different things and trials and tribulations, things have separated and all these things. So, back to your question.
Why music?
Why music? Because I was working even in the Virgin Megastore in Times Square in New York. And somebody from VH1 came in there and said, "You look like somebody I know, see you somewhere." I said, "Me? I don't think so." So he went back and then to confirm he was working with VH1 and they said, "Oh yes, I saw you in a video." I said, "Yeah, are you sure it's me? It's not my sister, my twin or whatever." And then, it escalated to, I said, "Well, you know what, I can earn a lot more money doing music than working somewhere." But you still have to have that resilience and also the wherewithal and have a plan of action. By this time, originally in Jamaica, I had always had a job.
Right.
So music wasn't my thing. But I discovered that at least you can get to see the world. When it got bigger, you have different perks you can get. I don't have to work so hard, but you really have to work harder.
Yes.
And over time, because it didn't happen yesterday or last night, it has gone to this. I mean, I have regrets sometimes, but I still wouldn't change it for a minute because I get to meet family. I get to lock up on people I haven't seen for time, and I get to meet a lot of people. And now I do believe I'm learning the business.
You came up through the ranks from the days of Studio One, recording for Cox and Dodd. You recorded for Prince Buster. I mean,
Duke Reed, Soul Me the Stamper.
You came up. What was it like back then?
Well,
a young woman getting into the music business.
I never liked to take pictures, full stop. I only started taking pictures around 1994 in public and this kind of stuff. But interacting with the people of that time and meeting them along the way in that journey kind of helped, because you just stick to people that I knew. I don't just... I'm a sort of... I don't want to say it, almost unfriendly person. I don't just go in and meet people and chat to them and all this. I don't like to talk to people.
Can I say shy? Because
shy is a good word.
It seems to me that a lot of entertainers are shy people. But then when you go on stage,
open their mouth,
something gets you.
Over time, I'm not scared for stage, no matter what. It's 15,000, 20,000, 100,000, whatever. But I don't openly discuss me, the person, to people.
53 years later, Anthony, in 2014, we celebrated 50 years of music with Sister Marcia Griffiths. Last year, we celebrated Marcia's 55th anniversary in music at the Westchester Music Festival. Don Penn has been in this business for 53 years. The other day, we talked about the fact that Nadine Sutherland just made her 40th anniversary in the music business. You're able to sustain such a long time. I mean, you look good, you sound good, and Anthony, I can tell you now, I think she still can rock a stage. Huh?
Wow.
Guys, I think she still can rock a stage. Legendary, royalty, Lady Dawn Penn has joined us this Saturday morning.
Me never hold you, nor try to control you.
Her days with Studio One, Sir Cox and Dodd.
Go on, God, walk a tour the world, yeah.
So you did tour the world. You left Jamaica. You went to the Virgin Islands.
My dad is from the Virgin Islands.
Dad is from the Virgin Islands.
My father's side of family is from the Virgin Islands.
So I went up to Jamaica and find a beautiful Jamaican woman.
You mean my mom?
Yeah?
My dad is... I don't even know how to explain this rich man to you. But this man left the British Virgin Islands around sometime 1919. I can give you even the date. He took his brothers to Santo Domingo, and he ended up in Cuba, Havana. So I was hearing Spanish every day of my life. The man almost didn't write English properly. He didn't speak much English, so we heard Spanish mostly. All the dogs had Spanish names as well. So, in Kingston, I'm talking about, you know. At 140 Church Street in Kingston.
Wow.
So, and then I went to high school, so I did French. So, and we did Latin. So
you're multilingual.
So coming to Europe, the Brexit area as we speak, where you talk Italian and German and French, and so I mean I'm having a field day because I just bust out some Spanish, but I don't know them French. I'm from Jamaica. How did you? Excuse you?
So you're trying to tell me you're a Brexit child, huh?
Every time.
Oh boy.
From those times.
From those times. I mean, when you left, and you know, Anthony, Don Penn's story is very interesting. You know, Lady Don Penn's story is interesting because you know the state of Pennsylvania. You know, you have University of Pennsylvania. You know, you have UPenn. What if I tell you something? What if I tell you that we can trace the entire history?
Yes.
And we can go back and bring the slave ship around, and we can bring it around and connect the dots from the UK to Jamaica to the university to the state of Pennsylvania
and Delaware.
You remember when we interviewed Mr. From the Jamaica Institute, Anthony Turner. Mr. His name is slipping me right now, but
I know what you're talking.
Mr. Crawford. The managing, the executive director. He made that distinct connection, you know, about the name Penn.
Pennsylvania.
So think about it, Pennsylvania.
It's hot.
So not only she's rich in music, she has her own state, you know, Anthony.
Wow. I'm telling you. King Charles II made that possible, though. Heirs of the signs. Can't be changed.
Don, do you think you would be in music this long?
I didn't put a time frame on it because I know music, and I thought that whether or not performance wasn't the thing, I could be writing songs anyway for people, because that's another way. And you also have things where you groom the youths to do music, because really and truly we are all able to sing. It's just that something out of key and out of time. That's the only snag.
But
go ahead, Anthony.
Don, just go back to that Virgin Islands time and living in Virgin Islands, and tell us a little bit about living there and even some of the challenges that you face in Virgin Islands.
I never had any challenges. My dad was here at law to about, I don't want to tell you how much acres. It's a sin to tell you how much acres. That he heard from his dad. Yes? My idea was to go there and search out his family. So guess what? I left from there and I went to Santo Domingo. I met his only surviving brother. I went to St. Kitts and Nevis, and I met his sister before she passed, and family and so. And the things that I learned from him or heard about him or whatever that word is astonished me. How can you have so much property in the British Virgin Islands? I'm talking about, you know, not a house, you know, islands.
Wow.
And leave and go to this other place. But as you know, inside the household, there's always some issue, and these things pose a problem with you going forward. But however, I did a lot of paperwork, did a lot of research, checked the British Library. They wanted to know if I was legal to get this information and if I could get someone to introduce me or recommend me. What is the word? That word is identify me as the person. So after a time, they allowed me to go in the library and check out the information and things like that. I didn't have any challenges. I just worked at Barclays Bank as a bank official, signed checks, bounce them, return them.
No.
Yes. If you didn't have the money, that was it. But yet, I could give a loan for somebody to get enough money to buy a car if they were a permanent job. and I work with Penn Fitzpatrick Chartered Accountant. I said the most I was just grooming me for having my own business, because this is what you need to know about. And flying, I was Leeward Islands Air Transport. I was a ground stewardess. We even used to guide out the planes. These guys would tell the plane what section to go for the air and the wind when they're pulling out, and where to park when they're coming in, kind of thing. So I think I was properly groomed, but in the same time, I had to look on my spirituality. And the real crux was when my mom passed in 2013. I've been on a fast from that time until now.
Nothing like losing your mama.
And my dad too.
Yeah.
But my dad is buried on one of the properties and over there. And my mom is in Jamaica.
I'm going to play a song and I have a question for you when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Buster.
Leaving you lonely, finding another girl. If you need somebody, then sure to find someone.
It is called Blue, Yes Blue. And you know, Don, you came up through the Rocksteady era. It was short, but it was impactful. It was short, but it was sweet. It is said that Rocksteady is one of the most impactful part of our music. When you look at the music then, you look at the music now, the transition of the music, how the music has evolved. You ever think that we would have been here today with so many different genres of music to come out of Jamaica?
Not really. And I keep telling people, Jamaica people, not trying to be whatever you call that word. I'm lost for words.
Yeah.
But we have a natural gift.
Yeah.
Our people didn't went to no school to study to be an actor, actress. They didn't have to go know anything about modeling. And Mr. Bold, Naomi Campbell, to call some names, who excel in such a way you would wonder. Then they're wondering if it's the food we eat and if it's the soil and all these different things.
It's an inborn concept. You know, Jamaicans are very
it's a gift.
Yes, we're very talented.
We are blessed. Jah make her.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And if we would be towing the line and monitoring what we are really supposed to do, I always say that Jamaican people could be the leaders of the world. I'm thinking across the board now, because our thing is very natural and it's real. People don't really understand that. And, you know, we just don't clone together and groom together like people from that country. We really know we love foreigners.
you know, you're sitting here with one of your daughters, and she's embracing all of this. She's taking in all of this.
She joins me sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, you know, as a child of someone who have inspired many people around the world, you know, when you look at your mom and you hear people talk about your mom, like we're talking about her now and expressing our feelings and what she has done, it must make you proud as a child of Don Penn, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it make you proud, huh?
Yes, it does.
You know, Don, it's amazing that you ventured into a male-dominated business that they call reggae music, and 53 years later, you're still around, and you're still sounding great, as I say, ladies and gentlemen. And I just urge you to research Lady Don Penn, research her music, and support her music, because folks like these are the ones that we grew up on listening to and embracing. And you look at the music business today, Anthony. Anthony Turner. And it make you wonder, because here's a question that we even posed to Marcia Griffiths. Who you think 50 years from now would be here as a female artist? An Etana, a Tessan Chen, a Coffee? And we have people like a Dawn Penn, and we don't celebrate them, Anthony, the way we're supposed to celebrate them. We're in the presence of reggae royalty. We're in the presence of Lady Dawn Penn, our very special guest this morning. You say that, and you notice that we don't go anywhere. And I say we musicians in Jamaica, they're naturally talented. When you look at a Monty Alexander,
please.
When you look at a Monty Alexander, our good friend Monty Alexander, who have played with some of the greats,
and he never went to
never went to any school.
By ear, played by ear, by ear, but he's very, very good. Over time, you get to know C to C's 8 notes and C sharp on the right and B flat on the left. You're good to go.
Now, how's the music treating you today?
Well, actually, I have put some of those songs. That's one of my original songs. I've put my music now in house and deep house. I did a Roy Ayers track, Everybody Loves the Sunshine. Among other tunes that I have done growing up, and putting some crazy kind of songs in there as well. And it should be coming out soon.
You're working on some stuff?
No, it's already there. It's already done. It's just that we were just waiting for the year to finish to flow into the new year with the new booking agent, and I am working with a new band as well.
Okay,
Anthony? A man called Buttons.
Dawn, one of the things that intrigues me, because you have the distinction of having a song that was a #1 hit in the 60s, and then you came back and it became this big, massive hit that Big Beat Records established, kind of relaunched the career. I mean, talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay, what it is, this song was really done in 1967 with Studio One. I had an audition. He said, come the following day, my voice as a jazzy voice. So I was supposed to come and sing this song to him. I met Jackie Mitu on keyboards, played it to him. It was Tommy McCook and all these different people. Johnny Moore, Lloyd Nibs, Lloyd Bivette, and the man Mr. Nibs, and I played the progression and them learn it from there, because them never even write street music, they just write the chords and played it and everything. Now, in between that song, there was an error in the recording. There's nothing to fly it in or anything, so Coxon actually asked me to sing it a second time. Come to find out, the 35-year anniversary section and started, or what you call it, organized by Heartbeat out of the US.
Right.
We had to record, like, say we were at Dumbarton Avenue, and we recorded each single, and my one was running the album when it came out. So that's how the deal with Big Beat Atlantic came around. But I had also done it for Jammies, King Jammies, who, when it hit the British charts at #9, he just put a dancehall version with Bounty Killer and Ken Bood. And that made the one you hear on KTEL America and KTEL Canada. I can't tell you these things because I'm But from there, yes, the deal with Atlantic has now put me into 68 countries of the world, or 86 countries of the world, if I fix up the difference thing.
When we come back after the commercial break at the top of the hour, which is 11 o'clock, we're going to talk about that, the deal with Atlantic. But your friends are saying hi to you this morning. Miss Patricia Chin from VP Records would like to say good morning to you. She says she had lunch with you on Thursday. Bobby Channel 1 from Culture Jam Radio. Wow. He's saying good morning to Lady Dawn Penn. You know, guys, We have a phone number here in 914-636-9847. 914-636-9847. When we come back after the top of the hour, we will continue and then wrap our conversation with the legendary Lady Dawn Penn. After 53 years, ladies and gentlemen, she's still recording.
As I walk down the street, everything that I need.
Hi New York, this is King Jamin, and you're listening to Groov'in Radio with Ras Clem.